What is up, everybody? We are back with another video. Today we're working on the MR2. So I got the RX-7 done. I'm waiting on parts for it. So we're gonna try to figure out why this thing keeps on overheating. And to start working towards that goal, I'm gonna get the fuel pump out. Or not the fuel pump, the water pump. The water pump is down in here. Hold on. So the water pump is down in here. That's it. So I gotta take the motor mount off, all of this off and out, the alternator out. So I got some stuff I gotta get out of the way first before I even can get to the water pump. But the plan is to pull that off, see how bad it is, and if it's bad enough, I'm just gonna pull the other motor out of the other car, the other MR2. And I bought a engine rebuild kit, so I'm just gonna rebuild that one and then swap it into here. So if I have to do that, I'm gonna get a new clutch. But let's work down the list, process of elimination, and let's get started with tearing this one apart. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out, and then I'll pick you guys back up once I'm getting towards the end of it. Alrighty, guys. Well, got most of all the stuff out of here, but I looked it up just for the kicks and giggles, you know. And well, the timing belt's got to come off, which means basically I got to drop the motor. Or I feel like the easiest way of doing that would be to drop the motor. And at that point, might as well just rebuild the whole thing, not even worry about it. Not even worry about just doing just the water pump or whatnot. So I'm actually gonna go home, order the parts I need, because for some reason I didn't order a timing belt. So I'm gonna do a timing belt, tensioner, new belts all the way around. I think that may be it, because I already have the whole engine rebuild kit, and I have the water pump sitting right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, do some shopping, get an early night's sleep, and then get over here nice and early in the morning. Like, I'm thinking 5 in the morning. I can spend all day, hopefully get this motor out, and then start tearing it into it. So I'll pick you guys up tomorrow. Alright, guys, what is up? We are back at it again. So I ordered the parts I needed, the timing belt, and the new oil pump. So I'm gonna actually take this engine out first. So I'm gonna take pictures so I remember where everything goes, and take some little videos scrolling around, because like, just in case I don't remember how everything goes, I don't want to sit here searching on the internet for hours on end about where hoses go and all this stuff, because I don't have a Haynes book or something to reference to put this all back together. So there's a piece of advice that I also learned from Jimmy Oaks, was take plenty of pictures and little like scrolling videos of your engine bay before you start tearing it apart, for then you can remember where everything goes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up my other camera for a time lapse, but I'm gonna snap some photos of this, and then I'm gonna get going on taking everything apart, for then I can just lift the car up with the lift over here and drop the motor out. So ain't nothing to it but to get to it. So let's get going. Alright, guys. Well, I got the car up in the air, as you can see. So I'm gonna start with taking the exhaust out, axles off. Gotta get the harness out, and then just start attacking it from down below. I already got a few things out from the top. And we'll be watching or listening to High Low Donut. So this is gonna be nice to have the original exhaust, because the cat that's on that is not the right one. At least I'm gonna have the right one to put on there. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the time lapse, do what I can with down here, and then put it back down, keep on removing stuff. I want to be able to get this motor out before, I'm hoping, well, it's 12 o'clock or 12:30 now, so I'm hoping to get it out before 3. So we're gonna push, try to get this done. All right, well, time update. We are at 1:20, and I got the harness almost all the way out. Everything's disconnected from this end besides the motor mount. Got all the coolant stuff disconnected. So I'm gonna lift it up, get the starter off, and then unclip the linkage. So we'll see how difficult that part is. Let's see. Alright, now since it's back up in the air, we can look at it. So I gotta disconnect these. Those lines. Those and that. So I'm gonna start with taking this out actually. We'll be able to get back up in there way better. So let's start with taking this bracket off, undoing these, and we'll get into it. Alrighty, well, got everything disconnected all the way around, linkage and everything. So now it's this motor mount left and that motor mount left. So let's see how this goes, eh? Let's try to now I may be wrong, but I feel like this is gonna work. I hope this works. Let's see. Get you guys up where you can actually see. Alright, got the 2 bottom bolts off of this side of the motor mount out. So now, should be fairly easy to drop it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this puppy down. Well, my phone stopped recording, but hell yeah, boy. We got it out. Damn, I gotta do the same thing to that car now. But we're gonna rebuild this motor first. But hell yeah, man, I got it out. You got a lot of cleaning to do. This thing is disgusting and grimy. Ew, dude. This side is terrible. That is all disgusting. But this thing about to be looking fresh as hell once I get into the new car. So I'm gonna be powder coating this shit, polishing it. So I'm gonna powder coat all of this. The valve covers, spark plug cover. I'm gonna be polishing in that, polishing the alternator. It's gonna be looking good as hell. But for now, let's go put this thing away. She's done us good. So let's go put it in, put the car away, I guess, somewhere. I don't know. But I'm excited about this because it's gonna be time to clean for the next couple hours. Alright, let's get to it. No stopping now. Well, I had time to spare. Got it out. The car's back over there. So I had 40 minutes until the time that I wanted it to be out. So I think I'm doing pretty good for time for today. I'm gonna start soaking this thing with some cleaner. I'm gonna hook up the pressure washer and we're gonna get going at it. Yeah, I mean, again, there ain't nothing to it but to get to it. So let's do this shit. Let's clean this thing up. Make it all look good. I'm gonna dig the cherry picker out if I could pick it up and set it. Front doesn't look like it's gonna die. So I'm gonna get the cherry picker out and get the wash stuff prepped. Let's get it. Alright guys, and to clean this engine off, I have two different products I'm trying. So, I got this from Amazon. It was about $29, I believe. And this is from Harbor Freight for about $10. So, I'm going to do one side of the engine with one degreaser. And I'm going to do one side of the engine. Actually, better yet, I'm going to do the engine with one degreaser. And I'm going to do the transmission with the other one. And see which one does better. So, I have high hopes for this 3D one, but I know I've used this before, and this is like clean the concrete off. Like it's clean diesel oil out of the concrete. But the 3D orange degreaser took that's a diesel oil, and made it look like that. Just with spraying it, letting it soak for like a minute, and then hitting it with a pressure washer. So, it's going to be a true test to see which one I continue to use. But I'm going to finish cleaning up the tools so I don't get them all and do a squirrel stain. I'm going to close the bay for then I don't get shit in there. And then we're going to start pressure washing and cleaning this baby off. Alright, let's get to it. Look at that, already just coming off, bro. Like, watch. Damn. So this is the Harbor Freight stuff. And I've already done one coat on the transmission with the 3D stuff from Amazon. But do another coat everywhere with it. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then I'll hit that again here in a couple minutes. And then we'll hit them both one more time and then pressure wash them off and see which does better. Alright, now I'm going to let that sit for a couple minutes. Hit them both again, and then pressure wash them off. See how they do. Alright, all together, I don't think either of them did terrible. I mean, cleaned off the block pretty good. I also just think because of like the 20 years of sitting, everything's gonna need a scrub. But, I mean, not terrible. This cleaned off pretty decent. But I'm gonna go through I'm gonna spend like the next hour taking stuff apart, cleaning it, scrubbing it, spraying it, and just really get in it and get at it. So I'll pick you guys back up when stuff is all clean and looking good. All right, peace. All right, well, this may explain the exhaust leak on the gold car and why I can't find it, because apparently these are prone to crack. So I know this is cracked right here. Probably is cracked somewhere else too. But look at that. So I'm gonna have to find some headers for this thing. But I got a little while for that. But yeah. New thing to add to the list. Some aftermarket headers. Maybe I could do a long tube header or something. For a Corolla E90 or something like that. I've seen that should work, but we'll see. I gotta do more research now. But this is getting more and more expensive as we go along. I'm gonna keep taking it apart so I can get deeper into it and clean it all more. Check back in with you guys in a little bit. Alright, well, my mom just came and visited for a couple hours. So it was nice to hang out and talk with her for a while. But while she was hanging out, I got the whole engine apart. So now I'm gonna stuff the intakes and the exhaust, scrub it all down again, and hit it with a pressure washer. I can't wait for this thing to be all clean. It's gonna look so damn good once it's all done. I haven't decided what color I'm gonna powder coat these yet, but I'm thinking maybe like blue with white lettering or white with blue lettering. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm excited for this thing. I'm gonna paint the block back. Repaint the block black. I'm also, I don't know if I should do a new oil pump. Probably should. Yeah. But I need to set it to top dead center real quick because I'm about 180 out. 190, whatever. It's been a long day already. And I haven't eaten anything, so I'm gonna go get some food while I let this soak. But look at all this grime that's came off. Like that's nasty. I'm gonna go wash my hands. But yeah, I'm gonna get this all closed up, spray it down, let it soak, go get some food. And then I also gotta clean all this up. I may go get like electrical cleaner thingies, hydroponic cleaner. I don't know, whatever it's called. We're gonna go to Harbor Freight and see how much it is. So peace out. I'm gonna pick this shit up, clean my hands, and we're gonna go get something to eat and go to Harbor Freight. All right, we be taking the Mercedes because I took out the spark plugs and got the oil out of spark plug 3. So we'll see if she acts good. But we're gonna take the Mercedes to go get some food and go to Harbor Freight. So hopefully it goes well. I'll pick you guys up if anything happens. Alright guys, well, I'm back from the store and I got the machine. It's called an ultrasonic cleaner. So I got it all set up over here. I'm gonna give it its first go. Got it filtered up with the solvent and water. And now I'm gonna take a handful of these bolts and nuts, throw it in there, and see how it comes out. So I'm gonna do a good handful and see. Let's see what the results are. I'm gonna fill it up. Well, not fill it up, but give it a good single layer, and then I'm gonna let it go for about 20 minutes and see how she does. So I'll pick you guys up in a minute. Alright, got it filled up with a layer of stuff. Flip those down. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna let it go for 20 minutes. I have a feeling I put too much stuff in, but I'm gonna let it go. So, pick you guys up in 20 minutes. Right. Alrighty, we're gonna try to put this in the ultrasonic cleaner. I just googled it. It said plastic should be fine in the ultrasonic cleaner. So, let's see if this works. I got this piece. This is how it looks beforehand. All dusty and crusty and yuck. So we're gonna put it in there for a 20-minute cycle at 80 degrees and see how it works. All right, everybody. Well, it is now 1 a.m. Got the engine all down. Got it all cleaned. Looking all fresh. So tomorrow I'll start tearing into it more. Well, I guess later today, but cleaned it all, scrubbed it all and everything, and I just actually sandblasted it really quick just to get all the shit off that I couldn't scrub off. So I'm gonna put the engine in here, clean the rest of the shit up, and then call it a night. I'm gonna go home and get a couple hours of sleep and get back up over here in a couple hours. So, oh yeah, as you saw in a couple of the last clips, the ultrasonic cleaner I've been using, I went and got tonight and we've been using with it. So this didn't turn out bad. I mean, it's better than it was. Figured out you can put plastics in the ultrasonic cleaner. And these are all the nuts and bolts that came off of the car. I know they don't look much better, but like all the threads are clean. Most of the rust is off and all the gunk is off of them. So that's really what matters right now, is just to get them clean. They don't have to be looking pristine yet. So tomorrow I'm going to start with cleaning everything in here, because these are all the accessories and whatnot. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But I feel like it was a pretty successful day. A lot of work done. Since it's a 3-day weekend, yeah. There's been like 10 cops that have drove by, because there's a bar down there. And people get stupid on 3-day weekends. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Alright, peace out.